Come on. If this fails, I'm gonna stop. Oh, there we go. If I get 3 fails in a row, I stop it. I mentioned that, I think, the last episode. That might have been earlier in this episode. I forgot I AFK'd for like 2 hours, hoping that the iron would cook, and then... Hello there. How you doing? Thanks for joining me. We're making up a little lime mortar. I figure while we're waiting for this iron to cook, I might grab some tiles and see about updating the kitchen floor to tile. And I'll be curious to see if having put those placeables on flooring, if it's going to let me replace the wood floor with tile without having to remove things. I have a feeling some things are still going to block it, but I'll be curious to see how that pans out. We'll finish making these last couple up here and go try it out. Ooh, this is the first time this has happened in a while, where it's just locked up. Alright, I guess we're done here. That's my sign. Put this stuff back. And let's grab... I don't know how much mortar these take, so let's grab a couple more. And then the tiles, what the hell did I do with the tiles? They're here. I'm gonna just take all of them because it's putting down tile flooring uses up insane amounts of tile. Okay. So is that part of... Oh, I think that's the flooring that I... Yeah, I think it's part of this. I pushed it inside the wall a little bit so it didn't look like we had these super wide stairs, but I think I'm gonna have to change that. I think so. In fact, yep. Alright, so... put this where it wants to be, I guess. And I think what I'll end up doing then is we'll put something like this in here. There we go. Something like that. And I can put like a flower or a chair or something up there. I don't know. Anyway, so tile floor. Tile, floor. Right here. Yeah, see, one floor piece takes 360 tiles. Holy cow. Okay, oh, yep, see that? That must stick up further? Is there anything in here? Oh no, that's like make it as you go. Okay, so... Yeah, I guess that does stick up a little further, but... Whatever. Whatever. Ooh, that looks nice. Alright, so we're gonna have the same problem with all these. Yep. Wait. Can you put that on top of wood flooring? You can. I was just thinking about the I don't know, the brewing area upstairs. I was thinking, well, if I'm not going to be able to put these, I'd have to replace the flooring with these, but if that goes right over the flooring like that, that's kind of cool, and that's also why it's not letting me put these down without removing the flooring. So that's, where is that? That's technically right here, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Cool. That's empty. Oh, we need to make another, we can make the upgrade to that if we make another cooking tool thingy. Why don't we do that too? Cooking tools. Yeah, I should probably just do a screenshot of this. My manual recipe pinning. Let's go grab that stuff. Heavy top grain leather is down here. We need charcoal, bronze bars, iron sheets. What's iron sheets? We're gonna have to make some bronze bars. Oh, we're gonna need more than that. It's 5 per, and I'm assuming we're gonna fail at least a few times. You know, it should be a little better. And then we just gotta grab some charcoal. Well, I didn't put this little floor lamp back, but I don't think we need it now that we've got those chandeliers in there. I have an extra table lamp. Let me double check that this is actually what we want. So we're going from the small spit roast to the spit roast. Yeah, that does use cooking tools. And I've got the wood in my inventory from the floors we took out. So grab a few of these. You've got possibly at least 4 tries here. Maybe. Cooking tools. Yep. Blue. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Sweet. Put the big guy out here. That looks like an air conditioning unit. Look at that. We can do so much spit roasting on this. Roast bear with a rosemary. Steak. Oh, there's a lot of new stuff on here. sausage. Fine venison sausage. 180 health and 30 max stamina. Holy cow. This is 160 and 20. Farmhouse roast. Deer rump. What am I eating? We got roasted boar. Poorly parted deer. Okay, so what? These are 3. That's a tier 4. The sausage is a tier 3. 160 and 25. 160, 20. 170, 20. 180, 20. Round meat? That's probably super rare. That's deer. This is boar. Nope. Yeah, I've only got shank meat. Goat shank meat. Oh, that's what I was collecting parsley for. I don't know how much of that I've got. I've grabbed it a few times, but some parsley. I don't really have room in my inventory to be doing this, though. Let's continue with the upgrading. I think I'm still going to take the wood floor out. Even though you can put these on top of the wood floor. Bear in the way? Oh shit, this could be... Oh no. Please work. Oh, good. I'm still probably gonna... Well... Yeah, I don't know if I want to switch that one out. I definitely want to do these. Oh god, we're out of tiles. Did I take all of the tiles too? Holy shit. I thought I'd at least be able to get this. Oh, there's the one I did put upstairs though. Oh, I gotta do leathering too. Get them tanners going. Did we, Yes, we got them all. Alright, well. That was tile work. Fun, huh? So, we shall put this stuff all back. Iron. Oh, I gotta put this wash bowl back and this. Oh shit. What did, I gotta put that other, the thingies back. What am I doing here? There's charcuterie bench I think I took out. Yeah. Okay, we have the stuff for that. Let's go do this. I don't know why I ran this way. Nope, we can go out here. Now I have a hole. Alright, I think I'm gonna go grab that piece upstairs and put it down here. Oh, I got 2 pieces up here. Well. Maybe. Yeah, I think I am going to want to switch these out, but that's probably going to be a pain in the ass because I'm assuming I'm almost certain I'm going to have to remove all of these bins that are sitting on the floor. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, we gotta make a lot more tiles. I knew you burned through them quick, but damn, I forgot it was that quick. Alright, so... I didn't put the rugs back either. Alright, let's... wait. Let's put this other stuff back first. Bronze bars. Where did I get the stone from? It's one of those... oh, the older... the basic spit roast must have had stone. We've got... EU. I still need to update this stuff. All right, let's get these. Get our bear rugs back out in this thing. Ooh, there's not really room for that here now. What if we put that... it doesn't have a bottom, or is that? No, I guess that is a bottom. Okay. There. That bear's sinking into the tile. He'll be fine. Eat some foods. Okay, so we have one light, one candle thing. Table lamp. Let's put that over here. This needs one over here. Okay. No, we don't need that one in here either. Or that one. I'll put them up here for now. Okay, do we have any of this stuff done? A little bit. Cloudy ale base. So if we have some yeast and some water, we can make some of this stuff. Ooh, we gotta go get some water. Let's take a little bit extra. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, we can only make 8. Guess we will need more cloudy ale base. I thought these used less of that for some reason. Okay. So we will put, that's weak ale base. We'll put the cloudy in here. $150.12. 140.46. Yeah, that's probably not something I'm gonna actually use. Probably not. That probably isn't either. I need to make the little leather bags I put out here and make them public and just put all the extra food in there, so if anybody wants to just grab some, they can. You guys can come like sit in chairs and hang out and stuff. Yeah, for anybody watching this, feel welcome to just come in here and check things out or whatever. I built this specifically so people will kind of wander around here. Now what? Now what can we do? Let's see how our iron is doing. I'm pretty sure I've not wasted enough time for much of it to be cooked. Yeah, only one more. We're jewel crafting 7. Copper and onyx. Wow, that's expensive to make. Copper. That's crazy that these all use onyx. For all this lower level stuff. I guess these are tier 2, but still. Onyx is pretty rare to get, and those are 3 per. Like, I've only got 60 onyx. Yeah, a little over, so I got 56, 76. Yeah, I can count, I swear. And all of these, that uses onyx. That's wrought iron. Onyx. That's only 1 per though, at least. Thin bronze headband mounted with a small onyx. Then why does it take 3? I feel like these should only take 1. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely not touching any of that. I don't think I'm going to do anything else with jewel crafting until they completely revamp that, because there's just no point. I mean, none of this, there's no reason to make any of this stuff. It all has 1 base power, so as long as you get your 2 rings and your 2 earrings or whatever, you get your base power out of that, and then you don't really need to make anything else. I guess I could start making up more of this stuff, because we're gonna need more iron spikes. do a little bit of that. Get prepared for when we actually have more iron. Wait, do we have... We've got 6 iron bars. Alright, making all these into iron bars. We have iron bars. We need... I think we need twice as many spikes as we do mace grips. Mace. Oh yeah. I don't make them there. Iron mace. Yeah, it's 2 to 1 mace grip. 2 to 1 mace grip, so we need, yeah, like 140, 50-ish. We're gonna turn all these into spikes. Okay. Yeah, we still need like twice as many. Screw it. Let's just make all these up into spikes. Let's make sure though. Okay, this uses iron spikes as well. This is going to be the next thing I probably move to once we get this to a easy place. But that, I mean, yeah, it's probably going to be a while before I even get to that. I also need to work on armor crafting, but we're gonna, or armoring. But yeah, we're only 5 on that. Gotta get the raw iron tools going first. That's priority 1. Okay, more iron bars. Okay, so make these all into spikes. Still need a lot more spikes. I think what I'm going to do is continue this episode. I'm going to AFK, but for you it'll be like a couple seconds. But we'll be back when the rest of that iron is done cooking. 1 moment. 2 hours later. I'm just running out the clock on this mining buff before I we'll go back and see what we've got. I think we've got enough iron to at least try some more, but it's taking forever, so we're just gonna do it. Well, we might as well get all this iron, eh? Oh, I've been doing a lot of this today. I'm going to not want to mine for a while after this. Holy shit. I even went and got some of the regular iron. The wrought iron. I'm gonna need to find a different place. Speaking of wrought iron, I'm gonna need to find a place that's a little better for that, because going over here, there's a good amount of it in here, but it's spread out so far. I'm kind of wondering... I guess up here there's a lot of it too, where I'd have to like teleport over here, run down, get the stuff, and then maybe fast travel home or something. I see garlic. Don't mind me. Just over here picking garlic and getting some copper. Mr. Boar. Oops. Well, for a second I thought I spotted some garlic on that little hill. I'm gonna grab these three and then head over to the house. We can fit some more of this in our pocket. Okay, that's probably good. Okay, garlic. Gems. You can hear the bees upstairs. Do you go in there? And you. These other colorful ones. We don't have... Oh, we do have some of the oranges. And these other ones go here. Don't have those. Threw those out. Okay. Yeah. I'll take the sand up here. There's like 3 different things I'm using sand for right now, so... There's the tiles here. Downstairs is the lime mortar. And then I was making glass up here with it too, but I haven't done that in a while. So yeah, we've got some ores here. Let's put the wrought iron in here. Getting more of this cooking. we'll put the rest in here. Spread it out a little bit. Alright. Did we get it all out of here? Yes, we did. At some point I should probably cook up some more just straight tin and copper just to have, so I've got plenty of it stocked up in here. I don't have much tin and a decent amount of copper. So we've got a good amount of iron. I mean, I'd like to have about 3 times more than that, but we need to get rough leather straps. I went through and updated these all. Now I've got a bunch of inferior leather going. What do we need? Let's see. We need nubuck leather. I put that up here. Turn all these into straps. We don't need to hold on to that anymore. Coarse leather band. And go. That went quick. I wasn't prepared for it to go that fast. I'm still getting my water poured. Hold on a second. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. So, we probably are gonna need more bronze nails. Mace, iron mace. 10 each. Nah, we might be alright. Let's just do it. Put some of these in here. We need all these, all this. Missing. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 ingredients. Oh, I need straight iron too, don't I? Where the hell did it go? Iron mace. Yeah, I need iron as well. Alright, we're gonna have to put some of this back. Probably just this. Remember if it was like 1 per? I think it was 1 per. Yeah. 1 per. Okay, so we can make 40. Wait. I hope I didn't just waste those materials, but I want to do weaponsmithing and blacksmithing. Been hoarding my sky points for this kind of stuff. So I better use it. Yep, I think I just wasted those ingredients. Oh well. Hopefully this will get us to 14. Not that it really does us much good, but a point is a point. We need to get a couple of real good successes, like full bar successes. Come on. This fails, I'm gonna stop. Oh, there we go. If I get 3 fails in a row, I stop it. I mentioned that, I think, last episode. That might have been earlier in this episode. I forgot I AFK'd for like 2 hours, hoping that the iron would cook, and then, well, it was maybe an hour. Then I came back and I mined more and cooked more, and no more room. This is my, this is where I store all of my stuff that I'm crafting for to look at until they despawn. Just give us a few real big ones. Big wins, come on. 403. It's not too bad though, as far as experience goes. Ooh, come on. Yeah. 414. So do we need just like 9 or 10 of those? Well, we do still have 24 chance. We should be able to hit 14 with this. I'm not doing any of the math in my head, but I mean, just looking at it. It's kind of crazy that I've been doing all of this gathering and crafting of the materials, hoping to get like a half a bar of experience for 1 point. I think we were already about halfway through 13. Luckily we're succeeding on most of these. Yes, that was my fault. I should have just not said anything. Alright, fails again, I'm stopping it. Okay. It's like it knows. Just barely giving me a win on that one. Oh, come on, what are you doing here? You. Oh, and it freezes. I really hope they can fix this. It's grindy enough without, like, losing stuff from crafting bugs. I feel like if you cancel a craft, it should just give you everything back. Especially with these bugs. Because you could end up losing materials because of bugs. Which sucks. When every craft matters. Every single one of them. Come on. I jinxed myself. I was almost gonna pull the plug on it. Okay. I'm just gonna go dump these out. I mean, carefully put them on the floor here for display. Yeah. Okay, here we go. How did we get there? Wrought iron mace. Tempered wrought iron chopping axe. What do those use? They use cracked locket? Easy now. We're still well into the 300. Well, we got a lot of stuff back on that one though. If we're still well into, I mean, this is barely a win. That's 352. I might just keep doing these for a while instead of going up to the Great Maw. Because if we're still getting decent experience from this, I'd rather keep more successes. More display. Yep. And take that. And eight more. So what I'm gonna probably end up having to do is all of the iron I have right now, I'm gonna end up turning that into spikes. And then I'm gonna have to do multiple more runs again, fill it back up with regular iron. Because we're gonna need ingots in addition to those, plus more mace grips. It's basically what I've done today. I'm gonna have to do at least 1 or 2 more times. This is where I almost start kind of like, I don't really want to play this. But it always like it like never fails that the next day I'll decide to do something different for a while and then I'm back into enjoying things. But like this whole, this is specifically with like weaponsmithing and blacksmithing and armor smithing. It's just such a damn grind. It's bad. Okay, so we're out of spikes. So just about out of nails. Yeah, I'm gonna turn every damn one of these into spikes. Yeah, let's drop these. Might as well have some foods. Iron bar. Yep. Okay. Here we go. We just finished all the bars, but I think what I'm gonna do, we're just looking at some of that other stuff. Oh Jesus. Okay, so we got a lot of this stuff. Let's just stuff this in here. I was just looking through here, and while we've got this 12 minutes left on this buff, I was kind of thinking maybe doing some wrought iron. Where are the bars? Iron sheets. could just make up some wrought iron bits and pieces for experience. Stuff that we'll end up using later. Wrought iron bar. See, that's 5 to 2, 2 to 1. Arrowheads. So if we do one of these. 406. Alright, let's just make some of these for a while. Oh, this isn't... God damn it. This isn't what I'm trying to level, though. I keep getting the two mixed up. I was just thinking, I was looking at the amount of iron that you burn through just to make those spikes is insane, because it gets 5 to 2 and then 5 to 1. And that's a lot of iron. But I don't know if any of these other ones... Iron sheet and iron knife blade. See, that one's already up there too far, though. Iron axe head. I'm just curious. It takes 2 of those. Iron axe head. 5 sheets and 2 ingots. And a sheet is 2, so that's 10 iron. Plus, I think a couple, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could use the site that kind of tells you what to make and how much to make, but... I don't know. There's nothing in here that really stands out as something that would be cheaper to make, I guess. No, because that takes wrought iron sheets. Wasting my time here. I guess we'll just keep going. You need to go back. Put this down here. Grab these. These all need to be turned into spikes. Iron spikes. I kind of feel like these spikes should be more like 2 to 1 instead of 5 to 1. That's what's making this so expensive. Well, I mean, it's part of what makes this so expensive, but... 5 to 1 seems like a lot. Okay. Alright, we got more spikes. We're gonna need more bronze nails. Let's see how many this makes. Bronze bars. I'm gonna have to go upstairs and see if we have any more iron to use to even make more of these. Since I just burned everything up making those spikes. Nails. I'm gonna have to see if I can trade Jester some charcoal for some tools again, because this is gonna take a lot longer than even I thought it was. Getting to something that's on the other bench and not this one. Okay, so we've got our nails. The rest of this bronze back. Got more nails there, that. And then we're gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need more iron. If each one of these has like one, that might be enough to at least burn through what we've got here. It still cracks me up that the fire for these kilns is under the bench and not in the kiln itself. Like, we're burning the bench to... Yeah, I feel like that should be fairly easy to fix, but I don't. I could also be talking out my ass. Maybe it's not. That's why it hasn't been fixed yet. Or maybe I'm the only one that's even noticed it. Okay. Not that. Not like that. Alright, we got 3 minutes left. We'll see how many we can crank out in 3 minutes. Come on, you're on easy. There we go. Come on, stop doing that. Maybe you just need to threaten that I'm going to stop crafting. You know. $3.94 on that one. That was an interesting one. Shot right up there. No, we lost our buff. Okay, not too terrible. We're halfway through 14. Although that was... I got a lot more of this to do. A lot more of this to do. Oops, we got one left to get out. Alright, well... I am going to turn the rest of this stuff into spikes. And then go on about 54 more iron runs. Sound good? Yeah? Okay. Alright, I'm going to call this episode. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.